Alright there folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Always a pleasure to see you. Hope we've all had a nice weekend so far. We have reached the finals in Rotterdam and Dallas. Just the two games, should be short and sweet. We're going to touch on them in a moment. Like the video for me if you would. Get yourself subscribed if you're not. I'd appreciate it if you did. You can support the channel if you want to. Links in the description. Pin comments. You don't have to. You really don't. But I appreciate those that do. Right then, a couple of sprinkles from me today. Those night shifts, they are out the way. By the way, I'm done with them. They did take me out of my stride a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So, like I said, I'm just gonna have a little sprinkle on today, and then gonna knuckle down for the next three, which do start on Monday, as I mentioned, for those that may have forgotten. But we'll start off in Rotterdam, as always. I've literally just finished watching El Chapo beat Tommy Paul as well. For those that are wondering why it's late, I wanted to make sure he won, so I knew that he was playing Casper Ruud in the final. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a sec. Demon or Carlos Alcaraz. We knew it was going to be. It was destined for this, weren't it? Getting Alcaraz at, is that 1.3? Yeah, call it 1.3. That seems about right. Head to head is 2-0 for the Spaniard. They haven't played since 2023. One on the grass, one on the clay. Very close games. Not a lot in them. I think it's very easy to sit here and say Alcaraz wins this game. He probably does. I'm not 100% convinced that he does, but if I had to just say free pick, it'd probably be Alcaraz, but I don't think it's as cut and dry as that. Have we all been watching Alex de Minaur this week? He has been fantastic. He's been fantastic. We know he's good. But I don't know about you. The way he's been playing this week, he looks better than ever. Even before this week as well. I mean, the form that he's in. I think he's only been beat by Yannick Sinner all season. Which, we always say there's no shame in that, is there? No shame whatsoever. He's absolutely battered everyone else, and I mean, absolutely destroyed them. Carlos Alcaraz, same old story with him. We know how good he is, we know what to expect. Just the one loss for him as well, obviously coming to Djokovic in the Australian Open. What a fairly easy run to the final, if you ask me. Apart from that hair catch game, he struggled a little bit against Hubie today, but he managed to get that one done. He was getting battered in that first set. He was down like 4-1 or something. He managed to come back, fair play to him, but that's just what he does, innit? He's beat Botic van der Sandschulp, beat Vavasori, beat Pedro Martinez, and then, as mentioned, the game against Hubie. So it's pretty routine, innit? Pretty standard and routine from Carlos. He's just looked great. He's just looked really, really good. What do you want me to say? Touching on Alex de Minaur though, I mean, come on, he looked good in the what's the one with the countries? Is it Davis Cup? I think, yeah, he looked really good in the Davis Cup before that. Obviously, got beat by Sinner, as we mentioned. This week, he's annihilated David Goffin in straight sets. We knew that was going to happen. He always does. Who else did he play? Oh, Mensah, that was it. We knew he'd beat Mensah. Very routine win. Didn't hammer him. We didn't think he'd absolutely hammer him, but we knew he'd win, and he did. Straight sets too. No break points whatsoever. We had Daniel Altmaier, the game after that. That was absolute punishment. Absolute punishment. Straight sets once again, as we said. And then, I didn't get to catch that game against Matteo Bellucci because I was asleep, but what did he do to him? What did the demon do to this lad? He absolutely bullied him. No break points again. I think he's lost, 3 games, is it? Yeah, just the 3 games dropped. That's fucking insane. That's some serious level from the demon, it really is. And I'm pretty sure I read before, correct me if I'm wrong, but has he taking over Djokovic in the rankings now? Is De Minaur now the number 6? I think so. Uh, his record, what I have noticed though, I mean, I have got this written down here. He's played what I saw. I think he's played 19 finals in his career so far. He's got 9 and 10. That's the record. Whereas we look at Alcaraz, we know it's going to be a lot better. I did write that one down too. Where is he? 17 and 5 in finals. You'd be a fool to go against them, wouldn't you? That spread's 3.5, and you'd get him plus money. If that goes down to 4.5 by any chance, I'm all over it. I am all over that. With it just being actually, you know, give me 1 second. Let me just check what it is now, because that was a while ago when I read that out. If we can get the Demon at 4.5, I'm on it all day. He should be able to keep it close enough. I'm not expecting him to win, but I'd be more than happy to bet. It's still 3.5. It's 2.1, 3.5, 1.6 for Alcaraz minus the 3.5. If you can get the 4 anyway, go for it. I'll do the 3.5 / the 4. I think the Demon can keep this close enough. Alcaraz dropped a set to Van der Sandschulp, and he also dropped one against a hair catch today. And like I say, if he didn't drop that first set, it would have been curtains. It would have been curtains. Where was it? Where's the result? Yeah, he was down 4-1 on love 40 in the first set, and he managed to turn that round. He then dropped the second set. He was very, very lucky to escape Hewitt hair catch today. I'd be willing to roll a dice on De Minaur. I would. I've got no questions regarding his fitness. Yeah, he seems to deal with everyone. The firepower really isn't bothering him on this surface, it seems so. 3.5, 4.5. We've trusted him all week. Demon time once again, you know. I'd rather watch that and pray that he can keep it close enough than just bet on Alcaraz and sweat it out, because there's been a few times, 1 or 2 times this week where he's looked pretty much everything but done. So, like I said, it's a rough one. Alcaraz probably beats him. You don't need me to tell you that. Do you trust in the Demon one more time? I think we can. Plus 4.5 is perfect. You'll get that around 1.7. If that's 2.1 for 3.5, call it 1.6, 1.7 for the 4. If you can buy the point, I'd advise you to do so. I think he can do it. I think he can take a set, you know. I think he might be able to just nick a set off him, but we shall wait and see. And then we'll head on over to Dallas, and we'll look. There's no odds for this yet. No odds. It's literally just finished now, so I don't really know what the head-to-head is or anything, but I do know Casper Ruud will be playing El Chapo tomorrow. And I'm going to be going with El Chapo, you know. I am. Will it be in the final? Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? I've been watching him. He's been getting them late games while I've been on nights. I watched them against Kekmanovic, watched them against Thomas Mahac, and then watched them against Tommy Paul before. Fantastic. I doubt there was I highly doubt there was anyone that thought he was gonna win. Say half that. Thomas Mahac, I was quite surprised he beat him the way he did. I'm not saying he didn't stand a chance, but he was really impressive, and then even more so against Tommy Paul. So we've just seen Casper Ruud struggle again against Jami Munar on the hard court. So I'm willing to trust this version of Chapo can get it done against Casper Ruud. He should be an underdog. But I doubt he will be. Actually, no, do I? What am I talking about? No, he should be. I wish the odds were out now. At the bare minimum, it'll be split down the middle, but you know it's not going to be. Casper Ruud will be a decent favourite in this. I'm willing to exploit that. I'll be going with Chapo. Check back nearer the time. We'll see what the odds are and whatnot, but have you been watching him? This is why I love him so much. This is what I expect from Chapo, and I suppose this is why I can be a little bit hard on him sometimes, but I know what he can do. He terrorised Thomas Mahac and he's one of the better players on the tour. You know he is. Tommy Paul, we know how good he is. Dead easy. Just fucking dusted him aside today. I'd be willing to bet that he can give Casper Ruud a lot of trouble. I think he beats him. I really do. I always say about Casper Ruud, he always struggles against, the explosiveness and the power and the pace. Shapo's just 100 mile an hour. He is 100 mile an hour. It doesn't stop. It's just constant. It's constant from him. And I don't want to say too much, but I can't help but feel like when he's playing like this, when he's in flow state, I don't see who's beating him. I don't. Apart from like a Sinner or a top opponent. And even though Casper Ruud is a top opponent, hardcourt ain't exactly his forte. He barely got past Yami Munar, and I can't help but think that El Chapo would have feasted on him dead easy. Straight sets, just like he's done with everyone else. I think if you can if you can deal with the power of Thomas Mahac, you can deal with the versatility of Tommy Paul, you should be able to stitch Casper Ruud up. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. I'll see what the odds are. See if we can get a decent spread on it. Might just take the points, but I'm going to be rocking with Chapo any way that I can. Let me know what you're going for, and we'll get back at it tomorrow for the other 3 tournaments. Sound, folks, saying good night to you. Gonna go watch this UFC. Surely Duplessis beats Strickland tonight, doesn't he? I can't see him getting beat. Don't know. Let me know in the comments. Any bets, any tips, any advice, share with the group. Don't be shy. Very well. Take it easy then, folks. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. As always, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I appreciate you being involved, and I'd appreciate it if you stay involved. Let's go get that cash. Enjoy the tennis, and I'll see you tomorrow.